What is tourism?
According to United Nations World Tourism Organization, it is the activities of the persona traveling to staying in place outside their usual environment for not more than on a consecutive year for leisure, business, and other purposes. 1. Explain the role of tourism sector. Tourism industry. Tourism sector play a vital role as a driver of economic growth and development in most countries. It helps to create employment, increase income, as well as generate demand and growth in many other sectors. It is also develops infrastructures of a country and plant a sense of cultural exchange.
Here is the different sector of tourism industry.
First is accommodations. Accommodation is one of the basic needs for any tourism activity. It is important to any tourists who want to travel to another destination or on a trip, as you are always going to need a place to stay, such as hotels, guest houses, campsites, and caravan parks, etc. Travelers and tourists need lodging for rest while they are on a tour. Accommodation in the form of low-budget lodges or hotels to world-class luxury hotels is available at all the major tourist destinations to provide the tourist a home away from home. Second is food and beverages. Food and beverage outlets can range from restaurants and bars to nightclubs and posh dining rooms. Kitchen staff, room service staff, food and beverage servers, and bartenders are just some of the positions that are available in this area. Third is transportation. Transportation defined as an industry that provides for the movement, comfort, and enjoyment of people. Categories: air transport, ground transport, rail transport, water transport. Fourth is attractions. Attractions is a place of interest where tourists visit, typically for its inherent or exhibited natural or cultural value, historical significance, natural or built beauty, offering leisure, adventure, amusement, and medical services for aging travelers. Fifth is events and conferences. Events and conferences contribute dollars to communities. Not only do travelers spend money on the event or conference itself, but spin-off dollars are also spent on everything from accommodation to souvenirs. Examples: special events, conferences, meetings, trade shows, and conventions. 6 is adventure tourism and recreation. Adventure tourism and recreation clients request active, recreational experiences or travel adventures where they can learn about nature and/or culture are driving the growth. 2 categories. Hard adventure involves some risk and requires strenuous physical exertion on part of the participant. Soft adventure is less risky, less strenuous, and requires little or no participation. The last one is travel trade. Travel trade shows, though a traditional method of promoting a destination, but is still the most effective one. Here the buyers and sellers meet at the same platform and promote their products.
Second question is 2. What is the meaning of service quality? Service quality is a measure of how an organization delivers its services compared to the expectations of its customers. Customers purchase services as a response to specific needs. They either consciously or unconsciously live certain standards and expectations for how a company's delivery of services fulfills those needs. A company with high service quality offers services that match or exceed its customers' expectations.
Questions number 3. What is difference between micro and macro perspective? Micro perspective, you are taking a deep dive into every detail that underlies your daily activities and processes. The goal is to find out how things are working on a level that can be measured, as opposed to stepping back and looking at the big picture. In macro perspective, you are always stepping back for a big picture view. You're not concerned with the details of how things are being done, but instead, you're trying to figure out how your company is working in major areas that determine success or failure. Questions number 4. Explain the expanded marketing mix 7PS 13PS. But before that, what is marketing mix? The marketing mix is the combination of marketing elements used by a business to enable it to meet the needs and expectations of customer. Here are the 7 Ps of marketing mix.
People, the people who make contact with customers in delivering the product. Process, the system and processes that deliver a product to a customer. Physical environment, the elements of the physical environment the customer experience.
Product, the product or service that the customer buys. Price, how much the customer pays for the product. Place, how the product is distributed to the customer. Promotion, how the customer is found and persuaded to buy. Question number 5. Explain what is MICE sector. MICE is an acronym for meetings, incentives, conventions, and exhibitions. MICE industry is one of the major segment of tourism industry. Tourism is a travel for leisure or business purposes with the duration not less than 24 hours and not more than one consecutive year. MICE is one of the fastest growing industry within the tourism industry. It helps to generate millions of revenue for the countries. MICE stands for meetings, incentives, conventions, and exhibitions. E sometimes refers as events and C as conferences.
That's all. Thank you for watching.